been a minute, everybody. What is happening? What is good? What y'all doing? Fix the head, y'all. Fix the head. Anyways, I am Tania. I am one half of the Breakfast Crew podcast. Ooh, y'all can tell I ain't did this in a minute. It is Tuesday, April 16th. It is 12:18 in the afternoon. Harvess, as y'all know, is in school. So I told her I was going to podcast yesterday, and then I didn't because the husband was home. And y'all know I don't like podcasting when he's home. And then the oldest lost his job yesterday, so I had to go pick him up. So he was home. It was just a lot. Either way, welcome. We come to you from Central Texas, where it is... it's cloudy, it's very gloomy, but I got nice lighting right now, and I came outside. I'm in my backyard on my porch, and it's a little humid. I'm pretty sure my hair is gonna fall by the time I finish, but it's okay. Yeah, the weather, it's cold in my house, which I knew it had to been hot outside or warm or something outside because it was really cold. Anyways, I did who, I did what, I did where, when. I already told y'all what time it is and why, because we can. We are a crochet, knitting, sometimes spinning, always drawing podcast. Harvess will give you a little snippet of her FOs because she always have finished drawing. She's constantly working on stuff, and hopefully she decides to put herself in this art drawing contest for the Comic-Con that's coming up, but I'll delve into that later. So, hey to everyone out there, short, tall, fat, skinny, curvy, thicker, thinner, he, she, they, them. Hey, how y'all been? New people, come on in. Y'all might enjoy this. If you don't, it's okay. Don't, please, hit the, down arrow. Don't do that. That's just not nice. Just don't watch us again. And if you do like us, go and hit that like, go and hit that subscribe, get that bell notification, because unfortunately we used to podcast like every 2 weeks, and then life, because life be out here lifing, y'all. Like, seriously, life be lifing. Returning subscribers, hey, I miss you. You miss me? Most people miss me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see what else. Show notes. I am looking down. Sorry, because I have my show notes in my hand, but everything I talk about will be in the description bar. If you cannot access Ravelry because they have not got their shit together to allow those to access, everybody to access, then I will put an alternative if they have an alternative site. If they don't, just let me know. I'll give you... I'll figure it out. But don't be hopping on Ravelry if you can't. Like, don't hurt your head. Don't hurt your eyes. Don't cause yourself no kind of issues for me. As I said, I have no FOs, but I got all of the whips. Some whips I haven't touched. Some I've been working on a lot. Like, it's just all over the place. Some whips, oh, dang nabbit, I forgot something. I'll go get it later. Some whips I bust out in like a day, so I'll tell you about that too. So I'm excited. So let's see. First thing is this blanket. I have not touched in a hot second. It's being made with Bernat blanket tweed yarn. I got it from Joann's. I finished my godson's blanket, which y'all saw. Now I'm working on his brother, which I will call my nephew, blanket. And I was just over at their house a few days ago, and oh my god, my godson is walking. Stop. But this is a I forgot the stitch name. It's a half double herringbone. It's a half double herringbone. I found the pattern while searching on YouTube, and I think I had it on a 12. No, I think I had it on a 10, and the stitches were just too tight. So I went to the closest store that we have, he who shall not be named. And I picked up a crochet hook, a 12. What the? Yes, yes.
I'm just looking.
Looking for what?
You.
Why? What do you need?
No.
Close my door. Y'all can probably see that, but I can't see that because I got like sun in my face. Or not sun, whatever this is called. Anyways, I have a 12 crochet hook. I also bought a 15 just in case I decide to go up to the 15. But the person in the YouTube video used a 12, so I think I'm okay. This, I ripped back what I had and I restarted, and this is what I have. And I actually like it because when I did the 10, it was much shorter, which means I was probably going to need more yarn, and I was not going to go buy more yarn. I have 2 balls of this and 2 balls of a contrasting blue color with similar effects. So maybe I'll work on that again. I don't know. Today. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, I gotta stop my switcher here. That's that. Let's get into Cake's flax sweater. Cake asked me a long time ago. If you don't know, my husband's name is Pancake. I am Syrup. Harvess is Butter. And the dude that just came through the back door is called Sticks because he's 6'3". We are naturally called the Breakfast Crew, and that's why the Breakfast Crew podcast is what it is. So when I say Cake, I'm referring to my husband. So Cake, or Pancake, because if I said his real name on the tubes, oh, child, he might have a conniption. He wanted a sweater. I needed something simple. So I have Flax by TinCanKnits. I have 2 arms. Since y'all last see me, I think I had 1 arm done, maybe a half of an arm done, and then I started the other half, something like that. But now I have 2 arms, yay! And so now I'm just round and round we go. Ooh, round and round we go. Ooh, on the body. That was a good song in the 90s. Let me hear you just scrub the ground. Scrub the... Okay. Back. I'm using stitch markers by somebody. I don't know the name of the person, but I know where I got these from. I got these from the Knitting Cup in Georgetown. They're just 2 coffee cups. And so now I can move the chains. 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 I'll move the chains here in a few seconds. But that's Flax by TinCanKnits. Super easy. Like, it's crazy how simple this pattern is. I'm enjoying it. I had to change bags, so now I have it in a bag that I got from... Where do we go? We went to the Balcones Distillery in Waco, Texas a few years ago. And they have this restaurant called Milo. And they had this bag. It said, "Don't rush off." And so I got a bag. Actually, I think she just gave me the bag. I was like, "Ooh, can I get a bag?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure, here, have it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So that's the Flax by TinCanKnits. Hopefully I can have... I'm not going to make... Because this is acrylic, I'm not going to... I think I made the arms too long already. So I'm going to try not to make the body too long because I still got to do like 2 inches of ribbing or something like that. So I will have him... I need to have him try it on. He's only tried it on once, and that was before I... right after I split for the sleeve and added the sleeves. I still am using... a sweater of his to get the length that he wants and comfortable with, because he does wear sweaters, y'all. My dude wears sweaters. I haven't started Harvest's sweater yet, but that'll be coming up here soon. That one was pretty fast. I made it for myself. The Goddess hoodie, the Genesis hooded cow sweater, that was pretty fast, so I'll start that soon. Anyways, so I'm doing a test knit or a test crochet. I really don't know what to say. I'm doing the test crochet for Miss Lori of AK Lori Design. She is a proficient, amazing, extraordinary Tunisian crochet designer. Like her, Tony Lipsy, and Detroit Knots, which I can never remember her first name. They are on like the top tier scale for Tania. Just saying. And so I'm in her Discord group. I tested like 2 shawls for her. I attempted to test a top, but that didn't work out. And then I didn't finish it. So I was like, well, I wanted another sweater or sweater like, oh, dog. It's not even my dog. Sweater like project on the needles. And she was like, oh, I got this test knit that's coming up on the 1st of April. Would y'all be interested? And I got some DK yarn. I can put some together to make sweater quantities, so that's what I did. So I'm using the DK weight yarn, 100% superwash by Hue-it-Handdyed. It's wrong, Tia, wrong. It's called Branded, I think. It's her handwriting that's throwing me off because she hand wrote the name. I think it's called Branded. BR or bronzed. I'll ask her. It might be bronzed because it is like orangey. I have four of these, and then I have 5 skeins of Beachy Breeze fibers, which is now Clockworks fiber company, in the color Nature's Path. This is her tweed DK. This is an old label. Tweed DK, Nature's Path. It's also 231 yards. Y'all, I just felt raindrop. I swear to God, if it starts raining on me out here. Although, we could use the rain. Anyways, so this is supposed to be my main color because I have more of it than the other one. It's kind of not working out like that. So I've already contacted the dyer of Clockworks to see if I can get another at least 2 skeins, and she says she has to see if she has tweed yarn. At this point, I'll just take DK weight. I don't even care. But so far, the instructions say you can make your sleeves separately or in the round, and then it looks like the cardigan is crocheted, Tunisian crocheted from the butterfly from the bottom up. And because I don't have enough yarn, I'm using the branded bronzed, we'll figure it out, as my contrasting color. So here's my cuff. I haven't sewn this yet. So I have 2 cuffs, I have 2 sleeves, and then I striped because I knew I was going to have enough. So this is almost 1 skein because I had to swatch naturally. So I still have my swatch. I'm going to use that to seam my sleeve. And then I started my the bottom ribbing of the cardigan. So it's Tunisian crocheted sideways, and you use these amazing stitches. They're the Tunisian purl stitch and the Tunisian reverse stitch. Look it up. Actually, Miss Lori got a website, and she has videos on how to do every stitch that she has in her patterns. And she put out a book earlier this year too, and it also has the stitches that she's using. So there you go. Now I'm supposed to have 184 of these, and I think it's going to be too big for my waist. I'm doing the size 4, which I don't have the pattern out here, so I can't tell you exactly what it's supposed to be, but I'll put it down below. But I'm already, you can't see it, well, maybe if I stand up. So I'm already like closed, and this is comfy. So I think I'm on 152 rows. I think I might stop and then let her know I stopped at 150 instead of 184, because I don't want it to be too big, because then I'm using more yarn and I don't need to. Anyway, so that's that. This test is due like in June, which is great because I got time. And we go on a cruise in June. I'm probably not going to take this with me though. I'm using my bag by the Bearded Pearl. It's in the house because it has some yarn on top of it, because when I did my second sleeve, I miscounted. No, when I did my first sleeve, I miscounted my rows. So I was supposed to go to I'm supposed to go to 67 stitches, and the cuff is supposed to be able to roll up and not look like it's, look short on your wrist. I have long arms, so I went to 70 rows. And then what happened was, when I went to go do the second sleeve, I noticed my sleeve was longer on the first sleeve than the second sleeve. So when I count my rows, I ended up doing like 80 rows. So 10 more rows or 12 more rows on my first sleeve than my second sleeve. So I had to rip all that back. So I still have a little bit more yarn left, so that's good. And I still have, I want to say like 30 grams of the third ball, 30 grams of the third ball, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so I don't even know what the name of this is called yet. I don't think she might have a name, but it's a Tunisian crochet cardigan. I know that much. Let's see. I did the blanket, I did the cardigan, I did the flax. So Saturday, March 27th, I believe it was, or whatever, my line sisters and I did a get together. We virtually got together and we blinged out some shoes. Marasaka. I feel rain. Let me hurry up. We blinged out some shoes. So during Vlogmas, I went down to Round Rock, which is like an hour away to the outlet. Was walking around trying to find Christmas presents, and I noticed that Converse had shoes almost in my sorority colors, so I bought them, and they were on sale. So I waited. I was like, well, we're gonna bling out some shoes. I'll bling out these. So I started. Ta-da! Yay! So these two sides aren't done yet, but when we were having our session, I did the toes. So I did the toes, and then I took one to the side. I did the rim. Or the stitches, right? And these are all on a chain. These are rhinestones on the chain, or on a string. And then what I did was I circled the label, and I took one shoe at a time and I did each side. So I did this side first, and then I came and did this side. And then once I did that side, I started on this side. So now I need to do this side and that side. And then on the back here, I have these purple pearls. I have some bigger ones. So I'm going to put bigger purple pearls down the seam here. And then on the side here, I'm going to put some rhinestones, single rhinestones. I think I found another hobby, y'all. Let me tell you. Cake said as long as we can afford the hobby, it's fine. I don't know how much I agree with that. But for the sake of not arguing with myself, I'm going to agree with it. Because sometimes your husband knows best. I'm just saying. I'm going to ride with that. So my Sarah, who I don't know if she does this for a living, but she does love doing it. She told me about where she get her rhinestones and her pearls, because all of the purple ones I got off of, oh yeah, I got all of these off Amazon. Every single last thing on here I got off Amazon. And so oh, except for these, I got these from, again, the store that may not be named. And I think I found, like, I'm not going to be selling any of this. If I do this, it's because I like you, just like crocheting and knitting. If I do it, it's because I like you, I love you, and I think you would appreciate it. So I actually think I'm going to do a pair for my niece, so when school starts back in August, she can have some blingy shoes. So those are my blingy shoes. I watched like 4 or 5 YouTube videos in order to make sure I know what I was doing. Like, my hair fell. I knew it was going to. Anyways, my other whip, I do have pictures, so I'll put them in as I talk about it. I'm sprucing up our front yard. I just want our front yard to look, cute. We've been in this house for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. God, dog. We've been in this house for almost 8 years now. And our front porch, our front yard actually just looks like we just moved in. Except for during like Thanksgiving and Christmas, which y'all know how we get down when Christmas and Thanksgiving, like we spare no inches on the damn decorations. So I've been watching some DIY on YouTube. Let me tell y'all, YouTube is the shiznit. If at any time you need to find something, you need to figure out how to do a stitch, you need to figure out how to polish this whatever, paint this whatever, and diamond whatever, just type it in YouTube, Jesus. Just do it, because it's there. Like, it's there. So I typed in DIY landscape front yard, and this lady named Carolina, who actually lives in South Carolina. Woo woo. Speaking of, go Gamecocks. Anyways, and she spruced up her mailbox area on the video that I watched. She spruced up her driveway. She spruced up all the things. And so I've been watching her videos to kind of get some ideas on what to do. And she said something in one of those videos that said, every time I think about a project, it just kind of turns into a life of its own. And I see what she means. So I did a no-dig flower bed at the front part of our driveway, which I will pop pictures in. And I'll probably have a video going too as I kind of explain it. So what I did was I bought a hoe, y'all. I bought a hoe. And the hoe ain't sharpened. And so I had to buy a sharpener to sharpen the hoe in order to scrape the grass in the section that I wanted to use. Well, that hoe ain't work. The hoe was not hoeing. So she bought some no-dig landscaping like dividers. I did buy that. And I put those down in the shape that I wanted my driveway to look like. And I mowed the lawn because it needed to be mowed. Well, I needed the grass to be low, and since the hoe wasn't hoeing, I had to go to the mowing. Oh, okay, never mind. So I put some weed barrier down, and then I put cardboard down, y'all. I put cardboard down, watered the cardboard, put the dirt down, put the plants, and then I put more dirt on top of the plants and the dirt. And then I went to Lowe's and bought some rocks to put behind it. I did that on a Friday. I did the first half. So if you're looking at my house, the right side, I did the right side first. I started about 10 o'clock and I ended a little after 12. I took a break. I ate some lunch. I drank some water because it wasn't like hot. It was breezy. The sun was out. I was sweating. My tuchus off. And I felt dizzy. And I realized I hadn't eaten breakfast. So I had to go in the house and eat lunch. So I ate lunch, took a break. My legs and my back was hurting. Had to run back to Lowe's because I didn't have enough dirt. And then I ended up buying the rocks to decorate the back part of the area. So I had to buy more dirt. I bought 6 more bags of dirt. I bought the rocks. I bought 20 rocks, y'all. 16 went on one side, and the other side got the rest of the full rocks. So guess what, y'all? I gotta go back to Lowe's. And buy like 12 more rocks. This is another hobby that's expensive. The lady at Lowe's was like, you might as well just open a Lowe's account, return all the stuff, and then put it on your card, and then you get like $200 off or something, and then you get all this interest rate. I was like, you know what, girl, you ain't said nothing but a word. I did not do that though. I did not. I don't need another credit card in my life, Jesus. Just hold it. So when I get paid next week, I'm gonna go buy the other rocks I need, and then I'm gonna lay the foundation, like do the divides and all that kind of stuff for the flowers. Oh, and buy the flowers. I had to buy flowers. Buy the flowers that's going to go in front of our living room window, our formal living room window. The idea that I had for Harvest's window, I think I'm going to have to cut it unless I buy some pathing bricks, like the big giant square ones that you lay down for a pathway. Because I wanted to use the bricks that are like on the side, that's the exterior for our house, but naturally they have holes in it, and I want to be able to walk, and I don't think I can do that safely. So that's that. But I drew out this plan. I think I want to create a walkway from my driveway to my front porch as well. Like, y'all, if you're gonna go all the way. That's all I gotta say. That's it. I'm just saying. News and events. Nothing. I'm still doing both cows. The year-long cardigan cow by Knit Habit, Christina. Hey Christina. Congratulations. Christina now has she's been had a daughter-in-law, but now it's like official. So congratulations, Christina. And then Miss Trish and Queen's Yarn Boutique is still doing their year-long sweater cow. So I'm still doing those two. I'm trying to get Harvess to draw something. I don't know if she figured it out yet, but draw something for the Bell County Comic-Con drawing contest. So in August, our county has a huge Comic-Con, which if you've seen this podcast for like a year now, we went to Comic-Con last year where Harvest dressed up as Hanako Kun. And then I don't know what she want to dress up like this year, but she needs to hurry up and tell me because it is April and August will be here soon. I think I want to dress up this year, but I don't know what yet. I digress. So the Bell County put out this drawing contest, I think 2 months ago now. They have to draw a structure or a memorable thing in Bell County. So like the courthouse or a high school or the downtown area of either Belton or Killeen or Temple or wherever you live at in Bell County, Nolanville, those kind of things. And then you enter it, and if you win first place, then you get to like have VIP tickets, VIP passes, and you get shirts, and you get this, and you get recognized, and yada yada yada. And I told Harvest this is a good way to get her drawings and her art style out. First she didn't want to do it. I think she's going to do it now. I think she figured out what she wanted to do. That's why I was like, I'm not sure yet. But she said she had an idea. But I told her I wanted to turn it in by the time tax season, like the day of tax season. Well, that was yesterday, the 15th of April. I think it has to be turned in by the 1st of May. So I'll ask her when she come on here if she's still going to do that or not. But other than that, that's the only like news and events that's going on around here. You got the end of April is LYS Day. I have no LYS in my area. Waco is 45 minutes away, but I think they trying to move into a bigger space. There's a yarn store in Georgetown, which is 45 minutes the opposite way. So Waco is 45 minutes north, Georgetown is 45 minutes south. And then you have Round Rock in Austin. So, but I work on LYS days, so I wouldn't be able to do anything anyways. But what I might do is I might purchase something specifically from an LYS. I don't know yet. And then, what's that? May is nothing special. Devon's birthday's in May. Harvest will Harvess is passing 10th grade, y'all. When I tell y'all Harvess is doing so well in 10th grade, it's crazy. So she just got her junior schedule yesterday, and she's excited because she gets to take astronomy, and Harvess loves the stars and the skies, and she gets to do digital art and animation because she's on a digital art and animation program. They have the schools around here are a little different. Like you pick like a program you want to do, like, so if you want to go to college, and then we have a career center, so you do all like your basic high school stuff at the high school, and then you go to the career center to do the classes specific to your like program. Yeah, the real program. They call it something else. I can't think of what it is. If I figure it out, I'll put it up here. Anyways, so she's excited about that. She graduated, so she'll be going to the 11th grade. She'll also be bridging from Girl Scout seniors to Girl Scout ambassadors next month, which she's excited about. And I just said anyways. And then June we go on our cruise. And then July is her birthday. August, school started again. So it's like this vicious cycle of lifing. Let's see what else. Watching and listening to. Y'all, I've been watching some cool stuff. So I finished all 5 seasons of New Amsterdam. And then I read that they might be coming out with a, like, not updated version, like a continuation where the medical director daughter is now the medical director. I'm here for it. I'll probably watch that. I can't wait to see that if it comes out. The Avatar. So Nickelodeon had a cartoon series called The Last Avatar, The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender, where they turned that into a movie, and the movie was trash, like garbage. The movie was trash. Netflix picked it up, and along with Nickelodeon, turned the cartoon into a live action series. And when I tell y'all that was banging, oh, amazing. And I think it only had 12 episodes, I think. I hope they come out with the rest of the episodes, the rest of the season. So the Avatar is a little boy. I think he was like 12, and he was an airbender, and he had to master all four elements: air, wind, fire, water. And he was discovered by a brother and sister from the water tribe, and then they went on this quest to figure out, one, how the last of the airbenders, because his people all passed away in this raid that the Fire Nation was coming, because the Fire Nation, I forgot what they call him. He's Lord, I think Fire Lord Ozai was trying to take all of the nations, so the Earth Kingdom, Water Kingdom, and they destroyed the Air Kingdom, so there is no more Air Kingdom. And so on this quest, he has to go to all different kingdoms to figure out how to master each element. Well, the brother sister from the water tribe end up being his water master. They go to the Earth Kingdom eventually, and they find a a blind girl. Her name is Toph. She becomes his earth-bending master. And the Fire Lord has a son who wants to be the next Fire Lord. And the Fire Lord told the son that he banished him from the kingdom and told him that he needed to go find the Airbender and bring the Avatar back to him. Well, once the Fire Lord's son, his name is Zuko, once he find out that the Fire Lord was bullshitting him and just wanted him out the way so he can make his sister the Fire Lord, he ended up teaming up with Aang, who is the Avatar, and he becomes Aang's Fire Lord master. So then they have to figure out and then they find out that the Fire Lord will be his most powerful on the day of a comet, and that's when he's going to try to like destroy all the nations. Either way, you should go watch it. The cartoon is very cute, very serious as well, but the show is just as good. And each season was Aang traveling to different different kingdoms. So like I think season 2 was all about the Earth Kingdom. Season 3 was all about the Fire Kingdom. And then the other season was him trying to get to the Fire Lord. Either way, all that to say, you should go watch it. It's on Netflix. And then Prison Wives Club. Have y'all heard about this? Like, it's on Hulu. They only had one season, thank God, but they only had one season. And it's about these women who marry guys that are in prison, or they're married before they go to prison. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like, 2 of the 4 women that are featured on this show are married to lifers. Like, they got married in the jail. They'll never get to see or touch intimately well, I won't say that. They eventually get to have conjugal visits, but you can only do that once a month. It's just interesting how people turn their life upside down for a person, not even just a man, but a person. And I don't know, I guess I don't understand the thought process behind the action. But I mean, love is love. Like, if you love a man in prison, you love a man in prison. If you love a man and he out here trying to be a gangster and, you know, he go to prison, then that's who you love. One of the guys actually, I think he was like 16 or 17 when he committed his crime, and he spent 27 years in prison so far. And this new ruling that came out a few years ago about kids being tried as adult when they didn't really know how to process the actions that they did because their brain was still developing, is giving them a chance to have a retrial. And with that retrial comes a resentencing. So if you get to and y'all probably don't even care about this, but I'm going into it, sorry, because I've already started. But if you get to get resentenced and the judge say, okay, you can serve so many years for the crime that you committed, and you've already served those years, so like the 27-year person, so if he has to serve 30 years, then he still has to serve 3 more years of the new sentence instead of 60. I think he was set up for like 60 to 70 years. Anyways, that's that. I also watched something called The Program on Netflix. It's about this boarding school that kids went to when they were bad. And the boarding school wasn't really a boarding school. It wasn't really a school because it wasn't teaching them anything. It was more like a psychological breakdown. Like they were broken down in order to be rebuilt in the administrator's way. They got brainwashed. One girl said she had never done drugs in her entire life, but somehow she got brainwashed to say she was on crack, she was on heroin, she was on meth, she was a prostitute, she was this, she was that. And she was like, I never did none of that. And then she ended up graduating from the program and became an alcoholic. And then she had to somehow fix that because she was drowning her pain in alcohol. It's just crazy what parents will do to fix their kids when sometimes all you have to do is just let them go. I know that sounds probably worse, but you have to save yourself, period. You got to save yourself. At some point, your kids are going to be 18. They're going to be grown adults. They're supposed to be productive citizens in whatever country they decide to live in. And you can't constantly do that to your mental. I told mine, I love you, but I love me more than I love you. Like, period. I can't. So if you want to go ahead and act the fool, go act the fool, but don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. Books. So seems like I've only read 2 books or I read 2 books in the last episode. I'm on my 4th book since the last episode. So I read the book called The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. Y'all should read this book. If you read the little synopsis and you don't like it, I understand. But this book is very interesting. It's told from so many different angles. It's about a biracial girl in southern Georgia who is being raised by her white father, and he whitewashes her, not brainwash, but he whitewashes her, and she's born to a black woman, and that black woman, I don't know where she went, but she's somewhere in South Carolina, and the father is using religion to whitewash her. But he knows she has, or he thought he knew, and then he found out that she has this telekinesis type powers, and it's the powers that his mom had. And so she goes to school basically, and it's raining, and I don't know if you know, but when black people hair get wet, for some people it's not good. For other people like me, I don't care because I'm natural. But when your hair's straightened and your hair gets wet, it gets puffy and all that kind of stuff. And so she goes to school, it rains. She didn't realize it was going to rain today because apparently she checks the weather every day. And then she starts getting teased. And then as she get teased, her powers start to come out and stuff starts to happen. And all these white kids are getting on her for being the N-word. But you got the black kids where, problem with biracial kids, even now, they're not black enough for the black people, but they're not white enough for the white people. So this girl bets her to go to the prom with the star football player, black kid, who's dating a white female. And this white female has her whole entire life surrounded by him going to, I believe it's the University of Alabama, to play football, and has him on this track to be a professional football player, and how they're going to get married and have kids and yada yada yada. Well, when he takes the dare and he starts to date the biracial girl in order to get to know her before he take her to prom. Then they start to like each other, and now his girlfriend is seeing that her whole dream, she turned down a whole scholarship. Her parents are not dirt poor, but they're not rich, and she turned down a full college ride in order to follow her boyfriend to the college that he was going to go to. And shit hits the fan when they go to prom, because they have separate proms. And
the interview is between 3:45 and 4 o'clock.
Okay. Separate proms, and now they're trying to integrate the prom so they can have a nice all together prom. But the white kids in the town was like, I don't want to come to your prom. I want to go to my prom over here at the country club, and you can have your black prom at the barn. And they just go crazy. Carrie. That's exactly, it's like a today version of Carrie. So if you like Carrie the movie, you might like this book. Plum Lovin is a Janet Evanavich book. Can't really tell you what was about it. I read it because I'm in that book club, or that book challenge group on Facebook. And one of the prompts was read a book with an apostrophe in the title. Plum Lovin, Lovin apostrophe. Okay. The Light After the War. I forgot what this prompt was. Was this prompt told from two person? I don't remember. But it's basically about World War II and how these two Jewish girls that are from, oh God, I forgot where they were from. They're Poland. I think they're from Poland. I'll correct myself. One of the girls get a job because her mom helped them both escape being transported to, I think they were going to Auschwitz or Burka. I'll fix it. I'll let y'all know. And either way, she finds love in American GI because they're trying to rebuild the countries that were destroyed by Hitler in the war and all that stuff. She falls in love with the American. The American basically told her that he loves her and he wants to be with her, but he can't have kids because he had the mumps when he was younger, and she wants kids, and so she gets sent across the country to her and her friend because they had a story written about them, and the editor of the magazine wanted to meet them, and they end up going from New York to Argentina. Yes, Argentina. And she ended up falling in love with a guy in Argent. Well, I don't know if she really fell in love with him, but she ended up having feelings for a guy who, him and his parents were pretty well off in Argentina's society at that time. And she ends up marrying him. She ends up having a kid, but he becomes very controlling and very possessive over her. And even if she looked at another guy, he would like freak out. So they had a very good best friend of theirs that is gay, and he came to visit. And he had his, I think, boyfriend. And when the husband walked in on them at the same time, he thought it was like a double date kind of thing, never asking whether who the friend is, all that kind of stuff. That kind of resonated throughout the whole book. And then he eventually shoots her, and I think she was pregnant with her baby at the time, their baby. So she shoots her, and then he shoots himself. She survived, the baby survived. She stayed in Argentina for like a year or two, and then she found out her mom and her dad had survived the war. Her mom and dad was shipped over to Argentina. Her mom's brother lived in Australia, so they all moved to Australia. And then the American GI that she was working with was at Budapest. They're working in Budapest. The American GI found her and came to Australia, and they ended up having a relationship and I think getting married. The person who wrote the book was the daughter of the lady and the American GI, I think. At least that's how I understood it at the end of the book when she did her epilogue. I was like, what's the name of that thing? It's a good book. It was nice, light. It wasn't too much tragedy. And I do like that time frame, that time era. I do love that time era just because I like to see people's perspective on the war and how it affected them, whether they were Jewish or not. Either way, it was a good book. It's called The Light After the War. I'm currently reading A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I honestly can't really tell you what it's about. It's another one that's a part of the prompt. But what I've gathered so far is they have, it's almost not Harry Potter, but Fantastic Beasts-ish. You have all these different kind of colorism in London. So that you have white London, red London, green London, black London, and they all have a different type of magical essence about them. And so that's where I'm at with that. I guess I'll tell y'all when I finish, although I'm almost finished because I got about 2 hours left. I'll tell y'all when I finish. What I do want to read though, so my TBRs, sounding like a booktuber. No, I'm not. My TBRs are Fourth Wing for sure. A book called The Last Carolina Girl. If you read Where the Crawdads Sing, it's kind of along that line. If you read that book. And then This Could Be Us, which is I think a sequel to Kennedy Ryan's first book, which was I Belong to You or something like that. I read it. It was a really good book. I loved it. I don't know why I can't remember the name of the book because I feel like I think I'm Russian. Anyways, I have to wait on that book. Now here's my dilemma. I know I want to listen to the book. I want to do an audio so that way I can, mosey around the house, clean the house, do something outside, knit, crochet, whatever. But I feel like I should also buy the book so I can have it in my library. I don't know. I don't have any place to store all these books, but, well, I guess I do. I can put it in my formal living room. I have a little shelf, not a little shelf, but I have a shelf where a TV is sitting on, and I'm pretty sure I can stack the books into that shelf. But I think I want to start buying some of the books that I'm listening to on audio just so I can have it in case, I don't know, my hearing goes and I want to read the book. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Y'all tell me. Life lessons. I'm on my weight loss journey, or life lessons, life events. I'm on my weight loss journey, y'all. I weighed myself today since the 1st of March, and I've lost 8 pounds, 8.2 pounds so far. Yay. I don't really have a goal number. I just know I just want to be healthier. I started this because, my grandmother is a diabetic. My other grandmother died from a stroke. My father has gout. My granddaddy on my mom's side died from testicular cancer, which I really don't have to worry about because I don't have testicles. But everybody had hypertension. Everybody was a diabetic. Everybody got high cholesterol, and I don't want to be that, especially not a diabetic. So, my A1C, which is the test that tells you whether you're diabetic or not. If you don't know, if your A1C is 6.5 or above, you are a diabetic. You should have that checked at least once a year. If it's below 6.5 but you're like a 6, then you're a pre-diabetic, and you can manage that with diet and exercise. And so that's what I've started doing. Mine was a 5.7. That's too close to 6 for me. I got to get that down. So that's what I'm working on. I started extreme hip hop, which is step aerobics to hip hop and R&B music. I'm loving it. I just joined the Y. Oh, now the sun is coming out. Y'all see that? I just joined the Y yesterday, so I'll be going to the Y. I started getting chiropractic therapy. Yes, because my hip has been bothering me. You bum. Because my right hip has been bothering me since I came back from Rhinebeck. And I'm also getting massages with these nice poppity pops, and it's working. So I think I'm going to go to weekly. And then once I get to weekly for maintenance, I think I'm going to do monthly. But we'll see how it goes. Easter has gone. I hope y'all had a great Easter. I worked Easter, and then I came home to a wonderful meal of corned beef and cabbage. My brother's birthday was on the 7th of April, which last year I thought his birthday was the 10th of April. I don't know why I confused the 7th and the 10th. But I actually called him on his actual birthday this year. And Harvess went to prom, y'all. Harvess went to prom. If you didn't see my Instagram page, Harvess went to prom, y'all. So one of her friends, the same friend that she took with her to the military ball, the girl, invited Harvess to her prom. Harvess is a sophomore, so she had to get invited by a junior or senior. And she said she had a wonderful time. I feel like I want to tell y'all why I got the dress. Girl, I got the dress from Ross. That's where I got the dress from. I was going to make her recycle her military ball dress, but I was like, we'll get you another dress. We went to Ross. She saw that sparkly teal dress. She loved it, and she was like, this is what I want to wear. It looked so good against her skin. Like, oh my God. I can't even believe that was my 16-year-old. 16. I'm over it. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. Either way, when she come home from school, she'll tell you a little bit more about it. I apologize if this podcast is a little longer. Maybe I shouldn't wait so long to podcast. Next time we'll do that. We'll be back in a minute. Get in the what?
Comfortable spot.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
So we're back. Ooh, and bright. Hey, y'all. Okay. I'm going to adjust.
Yeah, okay.
We're already doing it. Thank you.
Oh. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm Harvess.
Yes, I was going to say, who are you, friend?
This is my mom.
Oh, well, I did mine earlier this morning.
Dang it.
It's okay. That's all right. So we're going to talk about your mini drawing finishes. And then I forgot to talk about my stash enhancements. So let me do that quick because it's going to go by fast.
Okay.
Okay, so I saw Lola Bean. Let me do this. Turn. I saw Lola Bean put up a Instagram post about her March, like not mystery, but I don't know what it's called. But she was doing Black Label, that's what it's called. And she was doing it based on Queen, the band. Queen is one of my favorite bands, and I'm hot. And so I was like, I have to get this. I just have to get this. So, didn't know what it was going to look like. She just said it's going to be based off of, I don't know, maybe it's a Queen's album, one of their mini albums. I don't know. But here it is. Oh. Okay, help me out, friend. Give me this. There we go. It was too bright. So this is called, what is it called? I got 5, what did I get? 5 Sprout. No, not Sprout. Sport. Sorry, Sport weight. And it's her Black Label. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. It is the Canary Bean Superwash Merino Sport Weight crazy little thing called Love.
Oh. Isn't that sweet?
It's the name of the song.
I know.
It's a great song. I sang it in middle school when we went to, oh crap. I sang it in middle school when we went to music camp.
There was such thing called music camp?
Yeah, there's drawing camp, music camp. I mean, it might not have the funds anymore for it, but I used to do it.
That's cool.
It's 328 yards. Okay, so that's my only yarn enhancements. And then I bought 2 shirts, but one of my shirts was spelt incorrectly. So they replaced it. This is a shirt from Up Crown Designs. They're here in Dallas. Well, I'm in Central, but Dallas is north of me. And so this is my sorority shirt, one of many. I have a white one like this, but the purple one I have spelled October wrong, and so she fixed it and sent me another one. But this is of my chapter, Alpha Mu, and sassy and sophisticated. And I got the same design on our orange gold.
It looks like a mango yellow.
Well, it's orange gold.
I know what a mango yellow is.
I don't know what a mango yellow is either.
Color pencils.
Oh, okay. Well, those are my stashes. Those are my stashes. All right, friend, what do you got?
Okay, so I moved my project to the front so I can do it better.
Okay.
And so this is what I have so far.
And this project is for what?
It's for the Bell County Art Competition.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn this light down a little bit. Go ahead, keep going.
I was having second thoughts on it because since I'm still like practicing on my drawings. I didn't think it like they were gonna like notice my
Oh,
drawings
that's better.
that
Okay.
much. So I was about to give up.
You ain't even started. How you gonna give up?
It was almost half. So
Okay. So what is this supposed to be?
so I was thinking about. So my first thought was maybe I should make something like all scary but like cute at the same time.
Okay.
So I was thinking about, hey, let's make an asylum, but like it's like all decorated, but also abandoned and stuff. But
Okay.
then I got other second thoughts and like flipped up on Baylor Scott.
In white? The hospital?
Yes, and so I saw the clinic one.
Okay.
And so I said, okay, I can just make like a love clinic. And so that's what I did. And so during, I think yesterday, in geometry,
Mm-hmm.
since we had nothing else to do, I was getting started on my project again, and decided to type in English to Japanese so I can type in love clinic. So it's like a Japanese love clinic kind
Okay.
of building.
Okay. So you can't just make a love clinic though. It has to be a building that's recognizable in Bell County. So somehow we have to figure out how to make it recognizable because this just looks like a building. This doesn't look like a building in Bell County. So I would draw the Baylor Scott and White sign so they can know it's Baylor Scott and White. Other than that, they're going to think it's just a building. Yes?
Okay.
Yeah, it can still be named Love Clinic, but like right above here, so at the top here, put the Baylor Scott and White sign, and then if you can write Baylor Scott and White or BSW in Japanese, so it can be a BSW Love Clinic.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, it also has to be, it would probably need to be in Baylor Scott and White colors too, which is blue, yellow, and white. So when you color it in, it needs to have those colors on it.
Blue, white, and
Yellow.
yellow. Okay.
We go to Baylor Scott and White Clinic. I'll give you plenty photos of clinics in Baylor Scott and White.
And then,
Okay, keep going.
and I have my favorite drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Oh, dang it. Which is this one.
Ah, okay. Tell us about it.
So,
I got it.
So it's about so I saw a video where someone was like drawing 4 people in like Turning Red references. And so I said, hey, I can probably do that since there's like 4 people and Ninja Turtles have 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
I can just draw them like that.
Right.
And so I downloaded the picture of Turning Red
Where's the picture?
on my phone.
We need the picture for reference.
Always.
So Turning Red was the Disney movie, well, the Disney coming of age kind of movie where I'm pretty sure y'all all watch it, so I'm not going to really explain it. But
Some of them. For people who don't know.
I'm pretty sure we got some pretty watchable, like, movie intelligent people that watch this. Okay, so that's the picture reference.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is what she drew. Make sure you send me this picture so I can throw it up here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
So let's talk about it. That versus this.
so she's the
Go ahead.
so the one in the middle is the leader of the friend group, but she's like I think the funniest one.
Would that be her? Yes.
No, that's her. That's
Yeah,
the one
no.
green.
This character, this drawing is who you're pointing to, correct?
No, the one in red.
That would be her.
Yes. So I was talking about that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's not. You had your finger on this one.
Oh.
Okay. So.
The one in red.
Okay.
Is it's the funniest one, so I made it into Mikey.
Okay.
And so the one in the green, like mostly tells the people what to do and how to act. So that had to fit Leo.
Okay.
And of course, the short one, which is like the most hostile one, is of course Raphael. And the yellow one is Donatello because he's funny.
Okay. Do you know their names?
No, I forgot.
Oh.
It's been a while since I watched the movie.
It's been a long time. You shouldn't have left you.
And then next time I'm gonna draw this.
Here we go. Again, just send me the picture. I'll put it up.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Vicky. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. What I do? Beat this thing too. Y'all tell me if y'all know that song. What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, I'll watch you play yourself. Or be a role, tell all your bars, or keep it low. When I say no, when you turn away, or play me. Okay, she ready.
So I haven't finished it. Well, it's finished. It's just I haven't inked it all yet.
Inked it. Listen to you. Okay.
So it was I was like gonna make like a little doodle of it, but after I like finished like the bodies, I just said, okay, since I like after the other reference,
Okay.
I was thinking, okay, I can just make this like a whole page.
Whole page.
Of how it is.
Okay.
And it was in my imagination. And I have a big one because in 5 years old I had a friend named Amy. She was my imaginary friend.
Where are you going with this? Okay.
Of how creative my mind is.
Yeah, Amy was a broom. No, a mop.
It was a dirty mop.
I got a picture.
I miss her. Okay. Anyways.
Back to the story.
So during English, we had nothing else to do except relax through the whole period since it was still like star testing.
You said relax?
Yeah.
You don't relax in school.
No, but Miss Williams did.
Oh, okay.
Miss Williams said, "Okay, y'all can relax." It was like during like our second English 2 star testing.
Okay, gotcha.
And so that's what we did. We relaxed through the whole period, and so it almost gave me time to like finish my drawing.
Okay.
And do like some cool fonts.
Mm-hmm.
So on the top is so at first.
Lord mercy.
I was thinking, okay, so Donatello's right here and Michelangelo's right here, but instead of like putting the colors on the exact ones, I can do it on the opposite ones.
Okay.
And so I had the highlighters, and so I put Mikey with the
and
signs, but like mixed with orange and purple.
Okay.
With Donnie. It was, I was trying to like make it more close to the other words, letters, but it was still good.
Not bad. Yeah.
So when I was doing the nunchucks, I was drawing them in.
Oh, that's what these are.
Yeah.
Okay.
The chains.
Okay. Okay.
I was drawing the nunchucks in physics, and we had a substitute.
Oh.
And the bow and the broken bow staff.
Mm-hmm.
And
where are we? You okay? You need a break?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what to say. And I think that's it.
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
Ooh. Okay. This one. So my friend Jelly, but like, oh no, I have a friend and we call each other Gabon Darwin because we act like siblings.
Got it.
I'm Darwin.
Okay.
And me and her both know the game called Smiling Critters, Poppy Playtime.
Okay.
And so she made her own OC.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I can draw that in my own style. And so she gave me a reference of it and how it looked.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up. And when she was drawing it to me, when we were finished star testing, it was hard to see because of how like light her sketching is.
Okay.
So I helped her make it more clear. So this is what it looks like.
Go over. Come down. And then angle. There we go.
This is what it looks like.
That's her drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So his name is Crafty Paw.
Okay.
I forgot what it was.
This is Crafty Paw too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I drew it in my own style because
I see.
She said I can.
Okay.
She said, "Hey, do you want your OC and my OC to be best friends?" And I said, "Yes."
For real.
And she also told me when her birthday is.
When's her birthday?
July 10th.
Oh.
And I told her mine was July 24th, and I said month besties.
14 days apart. Yep, month besties. I like it. Okay, what else?
Ooh.
I can't look out the window.
This one.
This one? Okay.
Yes. So, 2 days ago, I was watching TV, and when I was looking on my phone on TikTok and stuff, as usual, a video came up where saying the goriest anime shows ever, and one of them said Corpse Party, and basically it's just like these teenagers who rip a doll apart as best friends.
Okay.
So they won't be separated.
Mm-hmm.
But then once they tear apart the paper boy doll, they suddenly get into a different school, and now they're all cursed. And so there's and they get teleported to some abandoned elementary school where none of their teachers cared for them.
Okay.
And they're all dead and purple. And so I got a drawing idea of making the kids Ninja Turtles. And so this one was Mikey.
Okay.
Which I drew the first one. And this one I was almost finishing this one. Okay. So the girl is April and the boy is Mikey, holding a sharp scissor blade to her neck.
Okay.
Saying, should I kill you? Should I start you first? Then I'm gonna draw this part where he says, "Well, then I'll kill you first."
Okay.
Then this part is Leo, stabbing a boy in his eye multiple times with scissors. Leo and Donatello, but I'm not gonna make it without the head. I'm gonna make it with the head, just differently.
Okay.
Because I still need an anatomy practice.
Okay.
So it's just for starters. So here's the other one. Here's the other angle. And that's mostly it. Ooh.
Oh.
I made some doodles in my class while we were...
You might have to send that one to me.
So, I made a shark.
A shark?
I made a therapist cat.
A therapist cat.
A shrimp. Some dude throwing up. Saying he's gay. A worm. A moon. A clown cat. A cat holding soup. A hammerhead, literally. Hammer shark.
Uh-huh.
A sun in the heart. And one of my friends, his name is Noel, asked me, "Hey, can you make a Spider-Man cat?" And I said, "Sure." On the corner.
Spider-Man cat. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
So I said Scooter-Man.
Okay.
And that's... Hold on see. Let's see if I have more. Just. Yes, this one. Okay, this is the last one. I promise.
Oh, okay.
It's on both pages.
Okay. Which one you want me to start with first?
This part.
This part.
So, I'm gonna make a video soon.
Okay.
And it's a starter. I need a few more drawings until it's completed.
Okay.
I'm kind of gonna do the whole audio. So, I think it's from The Office, maybe. But this is the sound.
Nice bench, is that new?
No, that's been there since the 90s.
What are you doing for your birthday on Friday?
Nothing. I never d-
Ah!
Oh, God.
Birthday, birthday, birthday. It's your
Dancing.
birthday. It's your birthday, and I know when it is.
This
Ron
one?
refuses to tell anyone when his birthday is.
That's
He's even... Is that...
That's it.
Not Hallmark. Cheese and crackers.
I'm gonna have a lot of frames on here.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about our junior schedule.
We get it.
Now, were you able to get Spanish too?
Oh, I forgot to go.
Oh, well, let's talk about prom.
I took multiple videos.
How'd you like it?
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bundt cake after.
A bunt cake. A bunt cake. What flavor?
It was a classic vanilla.
Mm-hmm. With cream cheese with ice cream. Icing.
And the icing reminded me of like that bakery that we had cupcakes with at our house. I forgot what it's called, but their cupcakes were actually really good with the cheesecake icing.
What cupcakes?
It was like
Was there small cupcakes and it had like a ripple?
it was like this kind of size.
Yeah. Guess what? It's from the same place.
Yes.
Everything
And-
bunt cake.
Everything but cake.
Okay, dancing, like dancing,
Yes.
friends, conversations, eating.
So, I have some friends, and they're in junior or senior year. She was on the dance floor, like, listening to
A song.
any song. I think it was Gangnam Style or something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they did play Gangnam Style. It was fun.
That's funny.
Very funny.
Kind of an old song.
And a good one, too.
It's a good song.
I wish they did Hit the Quan, though.
They played Hit the Quan.
No.
Oh.
I said I wish.
Hit the Quan.
They played,
myself.
they played Waterfall.
Like by TLC?
Yes.
Ah, whack.
It was awesome. Because I love that song.
It's overplayed.
Oh.
It's okay.
We did the Cupid Shuffle, and we did the wobble, and that's when I needed to rest because I was sweating and my feet.
Our
were
feet
hurting.
was hurting.
And the heels. It was worth it because I actually recorded myself dancing to a wobble, but not the Cupid Shuffle.
She
because
recorded feats, y'all. She recorded feats.
I was doing this. I was doing this because I thought all of us was in the frame, like all of our bodies was in. And so, also, our principal was also dancing on the dance floor.
Mr. Dominguez was
Mr.
getting down.
Dominguez. I keep on forgetting his name.
I don't know why. What?
Because I don't talk to him.
I mean, that's not a bad thing,
I mean,
but
I barely know him.
You should know your principal's name. What's your counselor's name?
Miss Darcy.
Oh.
The food was good. They had grapes. They had cheese blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Their cheese blocks is good. There was.
Did they have a kukuchi board?
What's that?
Oh. A kukuchi! A charcuterie board.
I don't know what that is.
It's a big old... Well, some people make it out of a table, but it's a board and it has like cheese and meats.
Oh, yes.
And sauces, like dipping sauces or whatever, grape jelly, crackers.
They don't have the jelly though.
Oh, okay.
But they also had cookies, brownies, and that was it.
That was it?
And for the drinks, I was trying to look for something good, but all they had was water. All they had was water, and I guess it wasn't a total loss because after I ate my cookies, I had a good drink of water and it actually tasted good.
It was refreshing.
And after dancing a lot.
There you go.
But I thought, but there's like 4 tanks of water in each table, and I thought like each like thing, canister or barrel,
Sure.
whatever,
Yeah.
had like different drinks in them. So like water, lemonade, maybe punch or juice.
Yeah.
But all of them were
All
water.
water.
All of them were water. It's not
okay.
lost. It's just I want some flavor in it.
Yeah.
But for the record, since I had to miss my own prom because I had to go to 2 birthdays.
You didn't miss your own prom.
I did.
What prom?
The prom that was on the same day for the 2 birthdays.
That was homecoming.
Oh.
You going to homecoming this year?
Yes.
Your junior year?
And hopefully nothing else happens.
What?
Trying to occupy my fun.
What else is there? We go on the cruise in June.
Yes. And we're gonna get our hairs braided before.
That's right.
Before the cruise starts because I miss getting my hair braided because
I miss having your hair braided. Either way, we should podcast in a. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. You see, we're already at 30 minutes, and I already did like 50 something minutes.
I was yapping too much.
It's okay. We hadn't podcasted in a long time. I already apologize for having a long podcast.
I mean, it's our podcast.
Say it again, girl.
It's our podcast. We can do how long we want.
With a neck roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weirdo. Well, anything else you want to say? Harvess, we're at 37 minutes.
I know.
Okay.
It's not that far. It's not that bad.
I did 50 minutes.
So.
No, that's long.
Oh.
It's a long podcast.
I know. Okay.
All right. Okay. You done?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna get everything in shape and try to look how I imagine myself as in.
Okay.
So I gotta put in the work.
Okay.
Of course, and be productive, and put the paint on my shoulder. Because. Okay. Bye.
First of all, we gotta peace out.
Oh yeah. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
I was trying to think of another one.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait.
What?
Joke of the
No,
day.
oh my God, Harvess. Come on, do it quick. Do it quick.
I got a good joke.
Do it.
What's the smallest soda ever? Mini soda.
Shut up.